Forgiving your partner's past. It's something we've all heard about, maybe even tried to do. But why does it feel so complicated? Why do those old wounds resurface, even when we want to move on? Forgiving your partner's past can be a profound challenge because it often involves a complex interplay of emotions, self-perception, and the dynamics of the relationship. In this video, we'll dive into the hidden emotional and psychological challenges that make forgiveness so tough, and explore how you can navigate this journey in your relationship. If you've ever struggled with letting go, you're not alone, and we're here to help. Let's get started. Emotional wounds run deep. When trust is broken due to betrayal, dishonesty, or questionable actions in your partner's past, it often leaves lasting emotional wounds. These wounds can feel like echoes of the original hurt, resurfacing during arguments or moments of vulnerability. For many, this pain becomes deeply ingrained, making it difficult to move forward. Even with genuine remorse or evidence of change from your partner, the hurt can remain as a protective mechanism, guarding against the risk of being hurt again. This emotional weight doesn't just affect the relationship, but can also seep into one's mental well-being, leading to stress or anxiety. Moreover, working through this pain requires an active and conscious effort. It involves not only processing feelings of insecurity and disappointment, but also facing the emotional labor of acknowledging that the past can't be undone. While forgiveness might be the goal, the journey to get there is often taxing. It's a process of managing complex emotions and choosing whether to rebuild trust or let go of the pain. For some, this struggle is compounded by the fear that forgiving too easily might mean minimizing the impact of what happened. Fear of recurrence. One of the biggest hurdles in forgiving your partner's past is the lingering fear that history might repeat itself. If their past includes patterns of harmful behavior, such as betrayal or poor decision-making, it's natural to worry that they could slip into those patterns again. This fear can overshadow even the most genuine signs of change, as trust is a fragile thing that takes time to rebuild, but can be shattered quickly. These concerns often act as a barrier to forgiveness, keeping you stuck in a cycle of doubt and mistrust. Unresolved issues from the past can amplify this fear. If the partner hasn't taken full accountability, or if their explanations seem insufficient, it can leave you questioning whether they truly understand the impact of their actions. Without clear closure or evidence of sustained personal growth, forgiving feels like a gamble, one where you risk emotional harm if things don't improve. The fear of recurrence is not just about the partner's actions, but also about the emotional toll it takes on you to open yourself up to potential hurt again. Impact on self-esteem. Your partner's past, especially if it involves ex-partners, can stir up feelings of comparison and inadequacy. You might find yourself questioning whether you measure up to their previous relationships or whether you are enough to fulfill their needs. These thoughts can chip away at your self-esteem, leading to feelings of jealousy or insecurity that make forgiveness more challenging. It's not just about their past actions, it's about how those actions make you perceive yourself in the context of the relationship. This impact on self-esteem often becomes more pronounced if personal insecurities are already present. A partner's past may amplify these vulnerabilities, creating the illusion that forgiving them somehow diminishes your worth or compromises your boundaries. In truth, the struggle often lies in separating their past choices from your own sense of value. Until this distinction is made, it's difficult to fully embrace forgiveness, as it can feel like surrendering a piece of your dignity or self-respect. Lack of accountability. Forgiveness becomes especially challenging when your partner hasn't taken responsibility for their actions. An absence of genuine remorse can leave you feeling invalidated, as though the emotional impact of their past behavior doesn't matter. When a partner doesn't acknowledge their wrongdoing, it creates a barrier to trust and healing. Accountability is a key part of rebuilding a damaged relationship, as it shows a willingness to grow and change. Without it, you're left questioning whether they truly understand the harm they caused, which makes forgiveness feel not only difficult but also undeserved. Superficial apologies, those that feel insincere, rushed, or defensive, add another layer of complexity. If your partner dismisses your feelings or tries to minimize their actions, it can feel like they're avoiding the emotional work necessary for genuine reconciliation. This lack of depth in their response can foster resentment and make it nearly impossible to let go of past grievances. True accountability involves a combination of acknowledgement, remorse, and visible efforts to avoid repeating harmful behaviors. Without these, forgiveness often feels hollow or premature. Societal and cultural narratives. Societal and cultural influences can significantly shape your perspective on forgiveness. Many cultures attach stigma to certain behaviors, such as infidelity or dishonesty, making it harder to reconcile with your partner's past. These external judgments can amplify your internal struggle, as you might feel pressured to conform to societal expectations about what is acceptable or unforgivable in a relationship. This can create an environment where you're not just dealing with personal emotions, but also external narratives that intensify the challenge. Additionally, cultural norms often romanticize the idea of unconditional forgiveness, with phrases like "forgive and forget," which can make the process feel forced or inauthentic. This pressure to forgive quickly, even when you're not emotionally ready, can result in unresolved feelings that resurface later. The complexity of forgiveness. One of the most misunderstood aspects of forgiveness is its true nature. Many believe that forgiving means condoning the behavior or pretending it never happened, which creates resistance. In reality, forgiveness is about freeing you from the emotional burden of resentment, not excusing the behavior. This distinction can be hard to grasp, especially when the pain is fresh. Without clarity on what forgiveness truly entails, the process can feel like sacrificing your principles or self-respect. Moreover, forgiveness requires significant emotional labor. It involves introspection, empathy, and sometimes professional help to navigate the complex feelings involved. Processing hurt, rebuilding trust, and letting go of resentment take time and effort, which can feel overwhelming. This emotional toll is often underestimated, leaving individuals unprepared for the amount of work needed to achieve genuine forgiveness. The complexity lies not only in dealing with the past but also in managing your own healing and the relationship's future. The role of time. Time plays a crucial role in the process of forgiveness and healing. Emotional wounds, especially those tied to a partner's past actions, don't heal overnight. They require patience and gradual effort. Expecting immediate forgiveness, whether from yourself or others, can create unnecessary pressure that complicates the emotional journey. This rush to move on often leads to unresolved feelings of resentment or hurt that may resurface later. External pressures from friends, family, or societal expectations to get over it can further deepen the struggle, making you feel invalidated or misunderstood. Genuine forgiveness takes time and self-compassion, allowing emotional wounds to heal at their own pace without being forced. Forgiveness is never easy, especially when it comes to the ones we love. But understanding the challenges and taking small, intentional steps can bring healing, not just to your relationship, but to yourself. Remember, forgiveness isn't about forgetting, it's about finding peace. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on building healthier relationships. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.